Wrongful dismissal. People come to us all the time if they've had a problem with their job or their employer and they're just not sure what to do. So first of all, let's look at what is wrongful dismissal. There are situations where maybe your employer accuses you of doing something, where they say, we're firing you because you stole this or you didn't do your job or whatever. And you didn't, in fact, do the things that they were accusing you of. You have been wrongfully dismissed. Sometimes, maybe you did something a little bit wrong, but not bad enough or egregious enough for them to be able to fire you, and that's still considered wrongfully dismissed. Or you've done something bad, but they can't prove it. They have no evidence, and so they can't support their rationale for wrongly dismissing you from your job. Now, what does it mean? If you've been wrongfully dismissed, you're entitled to certain amounts of money in lieu of notice for termination pay, which, as lawyers, we negotiate for you, and it makes up many different factors. So we have people who come in often where they've been wrongfully dismissed, their employer has made them an offer to try and settle things, which is, of course, way less than a person is entitled to, and then we go back to the employer and say, look, well, you left this out, you left that out, you left the other thing out, and it could be everything from benefits to share options to bonuses to other kinds of compensation, and even case law that allows us to secure more for you in terms of that wrongful dismissal settlement. Why it's important to hire a lawyer? One, to make sure if you have a good case. There's no point in arguing if you don't really have a good case. If you stole from your employer and they have video of you stealing from them and you've acknowledged like, oh yeah, I stole that, then we're not going to really have a good opportunity to get you any kind of settlement. That's not what this is for. But if someone has made an accusation that is just not true and you've either had to quit because of it or you can no longer work there or they have fired you because of it, that's where we step in and look after your rights to make sure you're protected. There are a number of different standards that are used. Some of the things that are going to depend on if you had a contract, an employment contract. If you had an employment contract, not all of them limits what you're entitled to. So there's a lot of things that we look at to make sure that we get the best settlement for you as we possibly can.